Amanda Bynes is getting in touch with nature. On Thursday, December 28, the child actress shared a series of images from her trip to Mammoth Mountain with friends. The troubled star, who was hospitalized twice this year due to mental health issues, and her pals bundled up as they posed in the California woods. In one snap, Bynes stood by one confidant in a large black fur-lined jacket, gray leggings and white sneakers. Another image showed the blonde beauty's feet while walking in the snow-covered ground, while a third snap displayed her and her friends' morning coffees. She's the Man alum's vacation came after she announced for a second time that she would be ditching her podcast, Amanda Bynes and Paul Sieminski, the podcast, which debuted on December 8. For the first and only episode of the show, Bynes and her co-host were joined by Los Angeles-based tattoo artist Mammoth. The podcast marked Bynes' industry comeback, as she last appeared on screen in 2010 while in the film Easy A. However, the Amanda Show alum declared why she would no longer be making the podcast on December 21. "I was actually surprised and, of course, was going to keep going after friends encouraged me to," she said of the show's success. "After thinking about it, though, I would rather get my manicurist license and have a consistent job. I'm going to follow that path instead. Thank you for following my journey." This message came after Bynes had already shared she would be canceling the project before backtracking on December 18. "We are going to continue the podcast," she told followers. They all said to keep going. "I think that podcasts just take time to grow and build a following," Bynes continued. "I shouldn't have said what I said last night about not getting the type of guests we were looking forward to getting because you never know, we might get them in the future. And the guests we have lined up are really great." In her original statement about ending the show, the All That star said, "We are not able to get the type of guest that I'd like on the show, like, say, Jack Harlow or Drake or Post Malone." Despite the podcast seemingly coming to an official end, a source recently shared that Bynes may have some other projects in the works. She seems to be taking back control of her life, the insider dished of Bynes, who was previously under a 9-year conservatorship. Amanda even says she's considering writing a tell-all, just like Britney Spears. She has been inspired by Britney and how she's also gone through age, with her own conservatorship and come out the other side, the source noted. Acting isn't out of the question either, they continued of Bynes' potential return to Hollywood. "She's more than ready to get back to work. That's where she's focusing all her energy.